Melique, you get the pads on. I know you guys are nature of the beast is to be physical. So how did that feel?
I felt really good. Like, I think we were all like hungry, like just had a hunger for it the past couple of days of practice. Like, I mean, we had the shells on, and we were just trying to like thud each other up and stuff like that. But it was really, really good to get out here and get the pads on and start hitting. So yeah, it was really good. Felt great.
Well, just the first few days here at spring camp, just what have been the biggest impressions for you personally?
I think the connectivity of our team, for one. I think everyone's like molding really well together. The way we connect off the field is a translation to how we connect on the field as well. So I think that's probably the biggest thing. And the energy that we have as a group is honestly amazing. It's exhilarating, and I think that we're just going to continue to have that roll over throughout the next 15 days or a couple days of camp. So yeah.
Got some guys that are 2 years in this defense. Can you see? You talk about connectivity. Is that where you can kind of see it? Guys knowing the system and making plays.
Yeah. So I mean, with experience, like Coach talks about it all the time. You go from level 1, level 2, level 3, level 400 when you're in your fourth year and stuff like that. So that's probably one of the biggest things. It's like guys, now understanding not only the plays, but then understanding the scheme within the scheme, on really understanding football. Coach preaches it a lot. He preaches like football intelligence, which is great. And then we have our 4th and 1 program, which teaches us that as well. And Coach does a really, really good job of that. So yeah.
I know it's early, but how have you felt like you've leveled up just from last year over the off season to now in spring camp?
I would say the mental portion of it. There's things now that I'm starting to see that I didn't see before on the field, like whether it be like number 2 split, where the line is looking, where the back is. If it's away, it's likely coming towards you. If it's to you, it's like going away from you. Little things like that, little nuances within the game that I'm starting to pick up on a little bit more. So yeah.
Of the newcomers in the league, is there anybody through 3 practices, maybe even off the field, that have kind of garnered your attention?
I would say Dante, one of the corners, and JoJo as well. I think they're coming into form really, really well. They uphold the standard that we have, and they've pretty been upholding it like right away, which is pretty difficult because we have a very high standard here. And a lot of people, when they come from different places, it takes a little bit to, mold into. So I'd say JoJo and Dante, as well as Gavin Potter, a big communicator. I think he's doing a really great job of that. So those guys are really jumping out on film.
Talk about last year from a mental perspective. You're coming off of an injury, just an up and down type season. Talk about that and kind of getting past that and now moving on, because you seem to be getting back to maybe your freshman form.
Yes, sir.
Even better.
Yes, sir. It was hard mentally because I've never been injured, never broke a bone, nothing. So dealing with an injury like that, tearing my ACL, MCL, meniscus, it was just hard trying to adjust to something new. I've never had to deal with recovery, rehab or nothing. So it was a process. I had to listen to people telling me, it's going to be a process. I got to take my time with it. And I listened to them and just kept working. And now I'm here. So, yeah.
Where do you feel like you are right now, just from a physical standpoint?
Of course, I'm not all the way there because we just starting back with pads and everything and trying to get back into shape and everything. But right now, I feel like I'm on the right track. I feel like I'm good. So, yeah, I feel like it'll be a good year.
Just your thoughts on your position group, obviously you're an experienced guy. What your thoughts on what y'all have at tight end?
Well, we got a lot of young guys, a lot of people playing different positions and now coming to play tight end. So it's going to be a learning experience for everybody. Everybody else got to just learn, the techniques, the details, the assignments and everything. So it's going to be a process, but, everybody got a process to everything. So, yeah, I think it will be a good year for everybody.
I've talked to guys over the years who've experienced injuries, and then it's a big difference in perspective when you're on the sideline watching everything and seeing it, but you're not physically on the field with them. What is maybe the biggest thing that you took away from that time of being off the field and watching from a distance?
I'll say how much football has taught me in life and how much football means to me in general, and how much I love being out here with my teammates and playing the game in general. Taught me, how to be a leader, even if I'm not on the field, to be more vocal and try to be more connected with my teammates and everything. So, yeah.